I can only describe it as being incredibly healing for me to be around other Jewish women of color.
Being in JWOC was the first time I had experienced all of those intersections in one place.
I remember when I walked into the first JWOC retreat and I was so overwhelmed because I had never been in a room with so many women that were Jews of color.
JWOC to me felt like coming home.
Coming home in a lot of ways, and it felt like I could breathe. I wasn't in a Jewish space where I had to defend why I was Jewish or explain how I was Jewish or what I was doing in that space. It was just nice to just be.
All these women around me were all just trying to be, like not leave anything behind, not sacrifice anything for any other greater good, but just know that every part of our existence is powerful and beautiful, meaningful and needed. Like I don't have to look down on any part of who I am. And that was transformation.
This is the sound of our liberation.
This is the sound of our peace. This is the sound of our love. This is the sound of our courage.
I remember the first retreat we went on. There was a moment where we were all gathered in a living room and I was sitting on a couch and, you know, everyone was kind of doing their own thing. And it wasn't even that we were engaged in an exercise, it was just some downtime. And I literally fell asleep in the middle of a room full of women who were just being. And for me, that connotes safety.
I think it was past just physical resting that I learned. It was resting that was emphasized, like resting in our feelings, resting in our thoughts, resting in our bodies, resting in connection, resting in our meals, like really being present and just resting.
What JWOC did for me was remind me that even though I might show up as a leader, my purpose is not in my leadership. My purpose is in my existence. My purpose is in taking care of myself.
That allows me, even now, to speak up in ways that I had not before, knowing that there are people who have my back, even if, you know, they're not right there with me. So it's a rootedness, it's a certain rootedness that I believe JWOC gave to me that I carry with me all the time.
It's transformed my whole way of being in the sense that, like, I still to this day, I have in the back of my head whenever I'm like, oh, I shouldn't say this or I shouldn't do that. Just feeling like a whole army of Black Jewish women, you know, Jewish women of color, like with their hands on my back. It's like I hear this choir going like, Ashe, Amen, like yes, all of that.